Hello? Hello? Oh my gosh. Hello. Um, I don't know what happened while I was gone, but I can't hear myself anymore. I do see that you hear me, but I can't hear myself. Anyways, I don't um I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll just need to trust the process. Just trust the setup. It'll be fine. Mm, I couldn't really play anything too serious just yet, so I thought we're gonna play an indie game today. Um, I will continue Resident Evil, but just not today, okay? Let me get this going. Na 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 da 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 da. Okay. Will this work? It will. We're playing a cat detective game. This has been in my library for a while, but for one reason or another, I didn't play it yet. But now we're gonna. I'm sure my controller worked earlier. Let's see. This game is old.
Another night in the city.
It's not working. It was working just before. Fine. Fine. How does this work?
The kind of night where even the dark can't hide the crime.
I think it's a teeny tiny bit loud. Look at him in the car.
Mind you, that might have something to do with the fact that I've got a cat's eyes. Nothing hides from me.
I don't know how to do this anymore.
Anyway, like I was saying, this city is up to its eyes in filth.
Do cities have eyes?
It's dirtier than a dog's asshole after he hasn't licked it clean in a week. And that's why this city needs me.
Let's not go licking, though.
Name's Albert. Albert Wilde. I'm a private eye. I'm the kind you come to when you need justice in this town.
Really?
I'm always on the prowl for the truth, for criminal scum, for a nice bowl full of milk when I get the chance.
Still loud.
It takes a cat to balance on the thin line of the law, and I'm the best at it.
That I do believe.
I'll leave no stone unturned, no question unasked, no butt unsniffed in my hunt for justice.
Let's go sniff everyone's butt.
Unfortunately, the thing they don't tell you about being a private eye is It doesn't exactly do a great job paying the bills.
Even though we're good at it?
Especially when you piss off most of your clients.
Oh.
Point being, my wallet was emptier than my head after 5 bottles of whiskey.
Damn.
I needed to make a quick buck. Luckily, I knew just the guy to turn to for an easy payout.
New quest added. I'm gaming. I'm a first-person cat.
Just an empty soup can. Not even sure why I'm noticing it right now.
Well, it was standing there.
It's like the hand of some uncaring god just made me look at it.
That would be me. I'm carrying though. Visit Rudy. Newspapers.
I see that you enjoy my games.
Doublescape month subscribed for 22 months. Mavia comfy.
Hello, Double. How are you doing?
No getting in here. Market's closed and locked off till morning.
Thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Are you Rudy? No, you're Jimmy. There's always a Jimmy in every game. Yay, I'm glad to be streaming again. Are we not getting voices for this? Jimmy, how is it shaking? Looking good enough to eat. That seems inappropriate. Not cool, Al. Not cool. Jeez. Well, I thought it was funny. You and every other cat in this city, pal. We're kind of mean, aren't we?
Been coming to Jimmy's newsstand for years.
That's right. This sort of voice is only in our head because we're a cat and we don't sound like that. When, you know, something comes out of our mouth, we don't sound like that.
Not for news, but for other business.
What's that?
I don't think he likes me much. He must be intimidated by my brilliant intelligence.
That's what he's intimidated by, sure.
Either that, or the fact that I'm a cat and he's a bird.
That would be my guess.
It's hard to tell with these things.
And we're the intelligent PI? Okay, this is starting well. Anyway, you ain't got time to chat. Boss has been asking for you on the regular. He has? Aw, he missed me. Isn't that nice of him? Look, Kit, I ain't getting involved. Just saying, Rudy wants to see you pronto. Colorful tiny candies? You sparkle on ice cream or cake, Jimmy's? Well, we have a Finnish word for it. Which I also don't understand. It makes no sense to me, but it isn't Jimmy's. So those you call them Jimmy's? Suits me. I needed to see him anyway. I can't get over his face. Is he in the back? Where else would he be? Just head in. I'm washing my claws for this. Oh, for this. Oh. Oh, he has hands. Jimmy has like fingers and everything. That's fucked up. Oh, now he has them in the pocket. Yeah. Right. So my business with Jimmy is when it's not newspapers, it's literally my business. So I'm guessing there's a job for me here. Oh yes, sprinkles I've heard of. someone translated that idea into English, I think it would be sprinkles too. What idea? Because you like sprinkle them on top? You never mix them in. You always sprinkle them on top. So Rudy lives here. Rudy is a moose. If you were trying to explain what it is. Yeah. Yeah, Finnish usually works that way. But from what I know, like for us the word is just complete nonsense. I would have to ask ChatGPT, really. Oh, like, what is the origin for that word? But it's just, it's nothing. Your dream is to go to Portugal. Why is that?
There he is, Rudy.
What's in Portugal?
No matter what happens, he's always here, always reliable.
He's just always here. Living in this dump, but wearing a tie and everything. It's in Hebrew to me. No, I mean, I get it, but it's just... When everything else, like, is exactly what it is. But that's just a made-up name, you know? You! Where's my money? Rudy, my old buddy, old pal. I need your help. Where's my money? Don't worry, I'll get you your money. And more to spare. When? Soon, I just need to put another 100 on my lucky horse first. Again? Yeah, I got some bills to pay and I figured this was a good way to get the money. Idea of confusion. It's Greek to me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we discussed this some time ago. And yeah, we use Hebrew instead of Greek. Yeah. But the word for sprinkles in Finnish, it's not that confusing. Like, I wouldn't call it Hebrew. Oh, you did, huh?
It's a great way to get the money. Low effort and, best of all, absolutely foolproof.
How's that? Is it rigged?
Is there a better way to earn some dough than gambling with a sketchy back alley bookie?
Another 100, huh? And how are you going to pay for that, buddy? I figured the same way as normal. You know, with a loan. From you. And the 2,000 you've already borrowed? Ah. I was hoping you weren't gonna ask about that. Tell you what I'm gonna do, buddy. You're gonna save my bacon? I've never heard of that before. I'm gonna not lend you the 100 to bet on your lucky horse. Yeah, it's some sort of, just random noises. No mouths talking. Like, you hear them. But I'm just translating here. Oh, but he's good for it. He's a shoo-in to win the next poker tournament. Instead, I'm thinking you can pay me back the 2,000 you owe me. How? That's what I want you to tell me. And I want an answer before I let you leave. Yeah, it was like intuitive. But I just never heard anyone say that before. I promised, and I kept my promise. We have a kitty cam. It's widescreen because I never know if they're going on the kitty tree or on top of the PC. So this way you can see both. Gangster slang from 100 years ago. I feel like it's just a little nicer way to say saving someone's ass. You know. If you fry ass, you probably get something like bacon. So, it makes sense. Did I say I want an answer before you leave? What? But... Buddy, look at these antlers. Do you really want to argue? No. I'll figure something out. We get to choose how to pay. My lucky horse. Plead for cash. I could pay if I win with my lucky horse. Don't leave. I just got you on camera. We got to enjoy it for literally 1 minute. Lightning Jackson is one of the best poker players there is. Wait, hold up. I think I'm getting a bit confused. I thought we were betting on a horse that's racing on a racetrack. But I think the horse is actually playing poker. My lucky horse never fails. He's lost 198 of the last 200 poker games he's played. So I'm sure he's like... The multiplier on him for winning is good. If we can bet on him somehow. I don't know how you bet on poker players like that. Maybe... This is something else. Sure, but that just means he's saving up his luck for a big win streak. I can't believe I'm saying this as a bookie, but that's not how luck works, bud. Come on, he's a shoo-in to win this time. Can't I get one more loan? Okay, we're not being convincing at all. Me and my antlers say nee. Okay. So how the hell do you expect me to get the money to pay you back? I don't know, maybe try getting a real job for once? Do I look like some kind of wage slave to you? You have the suit for it. I don't know. I'm not about to work for the man. My antlers say you won't have room to be picky about how you make my dough. Don't you mean how I make my dough? Nope. I said what I said. Your money is my money. Now get on it. Plead for cash. It's not happening. I'm gonna just leave. Good talk, Rudy. Whatever, get out of my antlers. So he didn't have a job for me. He just wanted me to pay back. That is unfortunate. Being so proficient in another language that you can understand puns. Huh. It's... I don't know. What was the pun that got you impressed? I feel like there's constantly something. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Maybe he has some money under his bed. Is this my bed?
This is where Rudy lays his antlers every night.
feel like the bed frame is sort of inconvenient when you have big antlers. Manimal? Huh. I mean, like a man animal, but like, because they're animals. I didn't even know that there would be humans in this game. I sort of expected everyone to be. Or is everyone here manimal? Because they are human-like, but they're just... their heads are animals' heads.
You know, I'd have thought a successful bookie like him could be able to afford better digs.
I just thought it's because we just categorize every other being that's not the same species as us as with a word like animal. I thought it was like a joke on that, but they do the same.
Maybe I should rethink my assumption that Rudy's a successful bookie.
Good point. Maybe he owes someone else money too. Okay, but we need money. I freaking love this. Like, I'm watching an old film. Jimmy. Hey, sorry for that joke about eating you. I just like playing with you. That ain't any more reassuring. Yeah, cats play with their food. Went to the San Diego Zoo 2 weeks ago, which is considered to be one of the best zoos in the world, and I saw so many animals. So excited. I cried a little when I saw koalas up close. No way, you've got koalas? That is so cute. We don't have... I don't think we have too many like super exotic animals in our zoo because, you know, they need to be able to survive the winter and stuff. So we just got like bears and lynx and stuff like that. We might have some lions too. I don't know how they deal with that. If you want to read the news, you better pay up. I ain't running a library here, pal. Do I have any money? Visit Rudy is still my objective.
No getting in here. Market's closed and locked off till morning.
Okay. But there is nothing else here. What? Do I have to beg Rudy for money one more time to get things going? Is that what I need to do? Hello? Okay, that got me a bit scared. Him turning his head. Well, have you come up with a way to pay me back in the 2 minutes since we've talked? Nope. Rudy, I get it, but I really am broke, and I need cash quick. I got bills piling up. The rent's due. I've got 10 new parking tickets. Well, that's not really his problem. I missed the part where any of that was my problem. Come on, man, I need something. If not 100, maybe a 50? A couple 20s? Alright, you got me. I'm willing to lend you... Yes? $1. A buck? That's it? Yep. Now what I want you to do is take that dollar, go buy a newspaper from Jimmy. Let me guess, and find a job. Yeah, and use it to look for a real job so you can pay me back. You'd make a good mob boss. We need to switch roles. What? I'll even let you keep the change. See? I can be generous. But this is good though. This is sort of the challenge. Like, I think it starts with a pencil or something like that. Something small and simple, and your challenge is to keep trading the item until you have something actually valuable. I am paying. I am paying. How do I buy? Hey, you mind if I grab a newspaper? I mind if you don't pay for it. Well, lucky for you, I'm flush with cash right now. Here you go. Huh. This is actually real money. That's a nice change. You're still sore about that one time? Did I give him Monopoly money? It was an honest mistake. You scribbled a dollar sign on a gum wrapper and tried to pass it off as change. Ah, good times. Alright, grab whichever paper you want. Knock yourself out. Does he have multiple ones?
Alright, time to get real. All I gotta do is pick up the paper, go to the help wanted ads, and get a normal, paying job.
How hard could that be?
Nah, screw that. There's gotta be something more exciting in here.
So how much did the newspaper cost? If the moose said I could keep the change. I have no longer money though.
Hey, what's this?
A dead body found in the warehouse district last night has stumped both police and coroners. Coroners? The body has not been ID'd and has been officially described as physically unusual and unofficially described as kind of freakish. So far, there are no suspects. Police are offering a reward for anyone who can provide information or assistance in solving the case. We are asking for the public's help, a police spokesanimal said in a press conference. Right, it's spokesperson, isn't it? Since the public hates us, we figure we'll just have to go to Plan B and bribe them to talk to us. Pretty please?
A mysterious case and a reward. Guess I'm the lucky one, not my horse. This should solve my money woes, no problem. I should give Rudy the good news.
I think we should give him the good news once we have some money. But I feel like the game wants me to go here. I've got a foolproof way to pay you back, and it's in this newspaper. Oh, so you took my advice and found an actual job for grown-ups? What? No, I'm going to solve this case and claim the reward. See here? Once I've solved the mystery, I'll have enough money to pay you back. I like that part. Then you can lend me another 100 to bet on my lucky horse again. What? Okay, liking it less. And then when I win, I can finally pay my bills. Why did we need that lucky horse? Foolproof plan. I don't see anywhere in this article saying that they're giving out thousands in reward money. You know what? Screw it. If it gets you out of my antlers, then go give it a try. Really? You believe in me? More like I believe you're gonna screw up regardless, so may as well be with this. Thanks, Rudy. I won't let you down. Oh, I expect you will. And when you do, believe me, my antlers have a date with your skull. Should I bring flowers? Oh my god, just go before I headbutt you. New location. Can we go to the market? What's here? Yeah, we can. Is this the office? Bye, Jamie.
No getting in here.
Really?
Market's closed and locked off till morning.
Do I just... This is your current location. Oh.
The paper was hazy on the details. Suppose that's why they call it a mystery. But it didn't matter. Those cool zeros were staring out at me from the page like cat's eyes in the dark after the electric bill hasn't been paid. Which reminds me, I really gotta pay my electric bill. Anyway, I wanted this case, but I wasn't gonna be anywhere near it without the say-so of the chief. I should head straight down to the station, meet him in the flesh, and insist on taking this case.
So who is Rudy exactly? I thought he was our boss. Or like... I wasn't sure we had a boss, but you know, the person we get jobs from? I don't know.
All right. They told me never to darken their doorstep again.
Because why aren't we just asking our boss for a job? Why do we have to read about it in the papers?
Not sure what their problem is. It's only an official complaint or 10. Whatever, I'll call them from the office. They can't arrest me for that. Let's just hope I paid my phone bill sometime this year.
We have money for gas, at least? Deborah. Hey, gorgeous. Just checking in. Why, hello there, Albert. How's my favorite neighbor client today? Doing well, Deb. Just the usual cases. Crime. Threats of violence. Oh, one of those days. You seem to have them a lot. I tell you, Deb, sometimes it feels like you're the only animal who's happy to see me. Are you kidding? Do you know how many hours I've billed for your lawsuits? You're putting all 10 of my piglets through college. Of course I'm happy to see you. Wait. Am I causing trouble? That's... Oh, right, so they hire them. Well, I appreciate you going the whole hog for me. Huh?
Deborah's a lawyer, a damn good one. So what if she's never won a single one of my cases? I hire her every time I get sued. By case 84, we were pretty friendly.
84.
And if I want to keep it friendly, I better not mention I'm now too broke to pay her.
I thought I was the kind of person or cat to be always broke. Right, well, anything I can do for you before I get back on my legal briefs. No, just checking if any clients were asking after me. Actually, yes. There was a woman here looking for you. I told her to leave a note. Was she a good-looking woman? Al, you tomcat. Hey, it's a fair question. Not really. A good investigator learns all he can about his cases. Well, this case will have to stay a mystery for now then. Toodles, my dear. We have pictures of some hobbit homes.
Looks Looks like someone left a note for me.
Dear Mr. Wilde, I need help and you were highly recommended. Scraped over. You were recommended. Scraped over. Someone mentioned you might be able to help. Scraped over. Someone mentioned you. I need to speak with you as soon as possible. Pig should have been a cop. What is that? It's about my husband. I was here at noon, but you were out, so I'll try again tomorrow morning. I hope I can catch you then. I need your help desperately. MG.
And my bread, my butter, my tuna cat food. And I missed it.
Damn it.
Damn, if I'd been here, I'd have another paying client by now.
She said she'll come by morning.
Home, sweet home.
I have an actual office. I'm shocked.
Literally, I sleep under the desk most nights. Have some fond memories of late nights at the desk.
People in the US call police officers pigs. Huh. Perhaps that would be too obvious.
Licking my own asshole.
Stop.
Good times. Now, where did I put that phone?
I imagine the phone is like hooked somewhere. I don't think you can move it.
Let's see. 3 unpaid parking tickets. 2 unpaid electric bills. Final warning from gas. Eviction proceedings. Honestly, animals in this city have no patience anymore.
No, we just don't have money anymore. Hello, Drolly. How are you?
You'd think they'd keep it cool. But no, miss your bills for 5 months and they get all uppity. What's the big rush?
Uh-huh. You're in a mood? Does that mean it's a bad mood?
My diploma.
It's too pixelated. What does it say?
Proof of my biggest accomplishment. So much blood, sweat, and tears. But now, there it is. Albert Wilde, graduate of Paw Prince Elementary School.
Elementary school, huh?
A news clipping of the first case I ever solved. I was so proud. It's really insightful and well written. For an obituary.
Obituary? What is that, like? When you announce in the newspaper that someone's dead?
I get a lot of hard work done in this office. And by hard work, I mean working on my high score.
Nice. Too much energy. Oh, okay. Have you been able to put the energy towards anything?
Good. There's a dial tone. They didn't cut off service yet.
Do you have crosswords in Finnish? Yeah, of course.
Now, what's that number for police headquarters?
Chief? It's me. I wanted to... Albert. It's Albert. Yes, that Albert. Oh, what's that? Is obits short for obituaries is always in crosswords. Obits. Isn't that like super easy? To just have the short form of the word as a hint. Or no, you mean that obids is the word in the crosswords. Guess it's a sort of an unusually structured word for English. So that when you have random letters, it's sort of easy to make something out of it.
Huh, must have gotten disconnected somehow.
Somehow it disconnected.
I should try again.
I don't do enough crosswords to know if there's like specific words that repeat. I really shouldn't try again. No, but here we go, I guess.
Second time's the charm. Come on, pick up.
Chief, might want to check your connection. Our call got dropped somehow. Anyway, I'm calling about the case. You know, the case. The case in the newspaper. The warehouse murder.
Anatoshimi celebrates 7 TH sub anniversary, STELLA 121 HULLO.
121 What? Jimmy, thank you so much and happy anniversary. How are you doing? Oh, that is a lot of months. It is. There's, of course, a Jimmy in this game. He's a pigeon. Just to catch you up with this game. In memoriam in brief. Right. The one that's offering a reward. Yes, that case. I want in. I want to solve this case. Yes, I am serious. No, I think you're exaggerating a little, Chief. Everything worked out with that witness. The family dropped the charges and... Sure, but what's a lawsuit or two? Point is, I cracked the case. I told you, it was that crazy bat in the pink bag. No. So just so you know, like, I might say Jimmy, but not mean you. Sometimes. Yeah, and then she flew away. You know, like bats do. Did you forget the bit where she shot me? Sure, it was a foam dart, but... Oh, I'm sure she was fine. She didn't need functioning legs anyway. What do you mean legal action against the city? This phone call is going so well. Look, none of it was my fault. It won't happen again. Stop groaning, I'll prove it. Is the chief a frog? Because that's what they sound like, and then using groaning. Let me in on this case. Yes, I'll stop calling if you do. I promise. Great, give me the address and I'll be out of your fur. No, they've got fur. I guess. Got it. Just trying to guess what animal everyone is before I see them. 23 Lion Lane, Warehouse District. You won't regret it, Chief. At least, not this time. I'll head right over. As far as I'm concerned, I'm already there. Barring traffic on the east side, of course. Oh, Chief, one last question. How much is the reward? And is it in real money? I guess that's 2 questions, but... Hello? If you're still listening, good talk.
At last, I'm on the case.
Well, now we know where it is. What the hell is this?
That's right, illegal booze.
Yo.
In the eyes of Prohibition, I'm just another criminal.
That's probably the first time I've heard that word being pronounced. Prohibition? Prohibition. Is that right?
Me and every other animal in this crazy messed up town. Whatever. If I'm taking down big crimes, I say I get to have a little crime as a treat. On the rocks.
What's this?
Look, a cat has certain needs.
What was the little door for?
Needs he can only satisfy with a box full of sand.
Oh, it's to the toilet.
Even a private eye has got to take a leak somewhere.
I love that it says a little door.
And the landlord complained when I used the wall.
All right. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the crime scene.
There's nothing like the rush of being on a case. All 6 of my nipples are tingling.
Stop.
It was a close thing, me taking this case. But it'd be rude to say no when the goddamn chief of police is begging you to help solve it.
He was totally begging.
Not that he put it that way, but I could tell. He's probably intimidated by my skills,
Sure.
by my dedication to justice, by the fact that I'm a sleek feline predator of the night and he's, well, a rabbit with
rabbit.
a receding hairline.
Hairline. Stop. What does that even mean? I want to see him.
Hairline. I'm a genius.
You indeed are.
At any rate, this case sounded like one of the weird ones. The body, it ain't normal. But then, what is normal in this jungle city of ours? That was deep. I should write that one down. This case had me heading to an abandoned warehouse. The scene of the crime. I stepped out of the car and took a deep whiff of the night air. Then regretted it right away. The warehouse district isn't exactly all spring flowers. I took in the scene with my keen observational skills. Yep, looked like a warehouse, all right.
Yep. It's a warehouse. There's someone already here. Hello there, Officer Hippo? Sir, this is a restricted area. Only police officers and authorized personnel allowed. I'm authorized. Albert Wilde, Private Eye. Your chief asked me to come consult. In that case, what's the secret code? How about the clock is fuzzy in the atrium and the rolling mushroom gathers bees? Where'd you come up with that? Sure, close enough. Go ahead and check in with the officer, Betty. What was the correct one? the only one that doesn't have like a human-ish body. I'm very curious. Here's Betty.
Well, if it isn't Officer Betty. Should have known she'd be on the scene.
Oh god, not you again.
She likes to make out that she's all badge. But I know the truth.
What the hell are you doing here?
Under that police hat, she's all doe eyes and hind legs and madly in love with me.
What makes you think that? Oh god, he's monologuing again, isn't he? Snap out of it or I shoot. Hi, Bets. Miss me? Not at this range, I won't. Now let's try this again. What are you doing here? The chief asked me to step in. Thought I could lend a paw to solving this case. Let me guess. You saw the reward and begged him to let you in on it. Well, she knows me. Pretty much, yeah. And he agreed? Did he forget that you ate one of the witnesses last time? Still say he wasn't being straight with us. I know a rat when I smell one. He was a rat, you idiot. Well, yeah. But still, I knew. I've got an instinct, you know. I do. A good one, too. It leads me right almost as often as it leads me wrong. Almost as often. Think of the paycheck, Betty. Think of the paycheck. What was that? Fine. If the chief says you're on the case, then I guess I'll have to work with you. Good. I'm looking forward to working closely with you. Don't even think about it, alley cats. The body's through the door there. Fair warning, though. It's a weird one. Really, really weird. Let me guess. It looks like a human being or something.
Pieces of shattered glass. Looks like it came from a window. God, I'm smart. The pattern doesn't look like your regular break and enter. Too much spread.
Plus, it's on the outside. So, somebody came out of that window. Or something.
If I had to guess, I'd say the glass got blown out.
That works, too. Okay, let's look at the body.
Whoa, place looks like a bomb just went off. Maybe an explosion?
That's logical.
But there's no evidence of heat or fire. No smell of smoke. No blood on the body.
Is this tiny?
Let's see. No blood, no sign of injury. No burns or charred fur. He's just dead. Wait a minute. Why is it so small?
What is it?
The arms and legs. What is up with this body? Yeah, sucks. Whatever. The really big mystery is who or what this cat is.
Cat.
Where the hell do you see a cat this small in this city?
Oh no, is it a kitten?
The hospital kitty eternity ward?
Kitty eternity. No.
And those arms, legs, limbs? It's like a Neanderthal cave painting. Never mind that. What is up with this body's head?
I want to see.
Those perky ears. That handsome face. I'd know it anywhere. It's my face.
What?
I mean, 99% my face. There's a few differences, but My face.
Did I get someone pregnant? Explosive part. Oh god, what's happening? Did I take a sip of the wrong bottle?
Whoa. Okay.
Okay, that's enough of that.
That was weird.
I can still see myself double.
Is weird. Weirdness is definitely happening.
Twin Peaks territory? I mean, I could believe anything from this game.
Okay, Albert, calm your 6 tits. Take a breath. Lick your butt and focus. You're an investigator. Time to do investigating things. And yeah, still creepy that its head is almost exactly like mine.
We can't see it. I would like to weigh in my own opinion if it looks like him. What's the deal with the Francis? Excuse me, sir, I have some questions about the case. Sorry, my mama told me not to talk to strangers. You don't look like a kid. You have a bow tie, like you're going in some sort of party. Not a stranger. I'm working this case. Sounds like something a murderer returning to the scene of the crime might say. Is this foreshadowing? I'm not a murderer either. Look, could you just tell me? Sorry, babe. But until I get the official police... Police? Oh, okay. My beak is sealed. Why are they calling me a babe? I thought they were a kid. I'm so confused right now. I guess there's nothing else.
A closed manhole cover.
What's so suspicious about that? Wait, hold up. I missed that.
I'm guessing this wasn't a failed attempt to put in a skylight for the warehouse. Could be the victim was on the roof and it collapsed. But no. Too much damage. I'd say it looks exactly like a bomb blast. Except for, you know, all the other stuff from a bomb. Like heat damage and burn marks.
Does anything like that exist? You know, sort of like the shockwave after an explosion. That also does damage, but I don't think there's like too much heat involved. Skydiving? Yeah, depends. Was this cloth here already, or was it added just to, you know, protect the body? Hole. It just says hole. Do you have a tool, Betty? What the? I told you, one of the weirdest cases I've ever seen. What's with his face? I know, horrifically ugly, isn't it? Wow. It's my face! Like I said. Never mind. Just break it down for me. What do you know so far? Not much. What do you think we're desperate enough to ask you? Wow. Let's start with the basics. Any ID on the victim? Nope. Cause or time of death? No idea till we hear from the coroner. Is that how you say it? Like, you just sort of mumble the word coroner. You're not doing like coroner. You're not articulating that word. Kind of like a colonel in like army context. Suspects. Not a one. Well, geez, what do you have? That flamingo? Huh? He found the body late last night. Apparently, he heard something strange. Other than that, yeah, he's basically the only witness we've found so far. Wait. So the body was found last night? Uh-huh. And the witness is still just hanging around 24 hours later? Uh-huh. And you're still hanging around 24 hours later? Uh-huh. And the scene hasn't been cleared 24 hours later. Uh-huh. What's your point? Why is everything still here? Plot confusion. Oh great, we're breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, that makes sense. What the hell is up with the body? I know, right? It's got us all spooked. Is there a reason it's naked? It came like that? And what's with those little arms and legs? Okay, I have a wild idea. I don't know about the arms and legs and whatnot. But I'm sort of guessing they didn't even add the cloth. So what if the cloth is actually a bag? You know how those... What's it called? The big mouth birds who... Like the story goes that they bring in babies. What if someone dropped the kitty baby? I don't know, this is a stupid idea, but it's small. It's small, so I'm thinking it's a baby. The coroner guessed that it doesn't walk. It crawls on all four. See? What animal doesn't walk upright? An animal after 5 shots of whiskey. That's fair. Anything else you can tell me? Well, it's male and it's a cat. Brilliant policing. Our tax dollars at work. Hey, you've got to admit, he's not an average cat. We had to confirm. Any reason he looks almost exactly like me? Does he? I didn't notice. Maybe that's just your vanity talking. And there's no sign of any blood at all? Nope, and no sign of burns either. But the autopsy will check for any internal causes. Dang, I was hoping for a blood trail straight to the killer. If there was a trail like that, do you think we'd need your help? Hey, what about that time I noticed a red spot on the suspect's shirt? Yeah, because he was eating spaghetti with tomato sauce. What is this place anyway? Looks pretty dusty. It's been abandoned for years. No current owner, no workers, no nothing. Besides a dead cat, of course. Has the scene been left exactly as it was when the body was found? Oh no, actually, I felt the need to redecorate, so I went around rearranging all the rubble. I love sarcasm. I was just hoping for an answer for the cloth. If that was there or not. Of course it's exactly the way we found it. We're not morons, we just hire them, apparently. So what do you make of the hole in the roof and the broken glass? If I had to guess, I'd say an explosion without fire. An explosion without fire? How's that even possible? There's signs of the force of a blast, but no burn marks or charring. So what, you're thinking an elephant fart did this? Yo, maybe you were onto something, Jimmy. I'll write it down in my notebook as a possible working theory. Tell me more about the witness. What did he see? Quite a bit. Mr. Legard reported hearing a loud noise from the warehouse. He came in to investigate, then found the body. I'd better speak to him. I'd really rather you didn't. Considering your history with witnesses. Come on, I promise I won't eat him this time. Fine, I'll allow it. But the minute you start licking your lips, the interview is over. Mr. Legard, this guy will have questions for you. He's working with us. Oh, now he will be talking to us. Because we're not a stranger anymore, right? Sort of. Well, we tolerate him. If you say so, officer. I'm ready whenever he is. I'm a bit scared of the personal chat, but I need to know. So, how have you been? Fine until you showed up. It's amazing how much stress has spiked. My stress has spiked in the last few minutes. Good. So, things are going well? Been having a good time? Seeing anyone? Oh, did we used to date? Oh no. Yes, as a matter of fact, I'm seeing as many animals as I need to in order to make you stop flirting with me. Hey, it's cool. I'm a detective. I can tell when someone isn't interested. Really? Because the evidence is heavily against that. Okay. I'm gonna take a look around. Don't touch anything. And don't eat anyone. Okay. Flamingo will talk to me. What was his name? Francis. Mr. Legard, I was hoping you could tell me more about what you witnessed. Well, I suppose, as long as you're not just some rando. Well, my name is Albert Wilde, and believe me, Mr. Legard, I am a very special rando. Bless your heart, call me Francis. Why does he look like a proper flamingo? Like, Jimmy the newspaper stand guy, he was a bird, but only from like neck up. Alright, Francis, let's start from the top. Tell me what happened. Well, I was on my way home from work. Does your route usually take you through the warehouse district? Normally I stick to the main roads, but I usually cut through the warehouse district from my dance studio to my apartment. Dance studio? I thought you said you were coming home from work. I was. I'm a professional dancer. Oh my god, I want to see. They actually pay someone to do that? Excuse me? Oh no. How dare you insult my profession? Dance is the very soul of animal expression. Oh, I didn't mean... It is a language, Mr. Wilde. The most profound form of communication we have. Sure, but I wanted to know... You wouldn't turn your nose up at the idea of a professional translator, would you? Yet you meet a professional translator of the language of dance and you sniff at it. Sniff? That was just my allergies. Look, there's a body. You know what? I'm done speaking your silly words and questions. I'll talk once you apologize. In the language of truth and the soul. Are we gonna dance? Please tell me you're not thinking what I think you're thinking. Come back when you're ready to show me you're sorry. Okay, can we just like make up a dance or what? Learn to dance. Betty, help. Uh-oh, you've got that investigative look on your face. The look that says lawsuits. I can't talk about dancing. What can we do about the manhole?
A closed manhole cover.
Maybe we can just wing it. Look, Mr. Lagarde, Francis, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. Sip it. Unless you're willing to step forward onto the right foot. Is this a joke on how flamingos always stand on one foot? Let me get this straight. You'll forgive me if I dance? I'll forgive you if your dance expresses the deepest depths of your regret. I won't be holding my breath. Look, I'm very sorry I insulted your profession. Dancing is a perfectly fine job. Not listening. That takes a lot of skill and dedication, and I was wrong to blow that off by not listening. I'm trying to apologize. Blah, blah, blah. You're apologizing in words. Words are meaningless. Only the movement of your body can communicate your sincerity and growth. Can't I just say, sorry you were offended? Oh. Nope. I'm gonna try and dance. I don't know how that's gonna go. Okay. I was a jerk. I admit it. And I'm willing to suck up my pride to show it. Oh? You want me to apologize in the language of dance? Then here it goes. Not impressed, I don't think. Alright, apology accepted. Oh my god. Did I communicate sincere regret and atonement in the language of dance? More like you communicated that your hair is lucky and you washed it in soup. Or what? Look, I'm bad at other languages, okay? Even dancing. Actually, mostly dancing. Obviously, maybe you should take lessons before you try communicating again.
Lessons, huh? That's not a bad idea. And I know just the person that can help me. But then, there's her husband.
Moving on?
Maybe I can drive over and park in the back alley.
What kind of dance are we talking about? Left pod Philistine. Okay. So, we've got a dance studio.
When you're as dedicated to justice and the truth as I am, you sometimes put your paw in your mouth.
Like, this is a direction in the game I was not expecting.
Sometimes all four at once.
What?
Still, a dancer. What kind of job is that? Sounds like something that rewards stupid fluff skills like discipline and artistry, but hard physical training. Still, this dapper dancing dude is the only witness, and now he's not talking.
I mean, we could also ask Betty to ask our questions, couldn't we? But no, we're gonna go to a dance studio and learn to dance.
Which puts a dent in doing my totally legitimate and real job. The only way to make him open up is to dance my way into his good graces. Too bad I've got 4 left paws and the rhythm of a geriatric rhino on a jackhammer. Luckily, I've got my ace in the hole. An old friend of mine who works as a dance instructor. Which, unlike being a professional dancer, is a totally legit and respectable job for reasons.
Play.
I just hope her window is open and her husband's not around.
What the hell?
Here we are. It looks like she's in. The lights are on. Perfect.
Is this supposed to be the dance studio?
Looks like someone's living rough here, sleeping on the bench. No sign of them now, though.
We're a cat, we can jump this high, yeah. We have no tail. Lily. Lily, it's me. Open up and let me in. What on earth? Ow, you sly feline. It has been an age. How have you been? Doing better now that I see you again. I've missed you too, you beautiful bovine. Albert Wilde, I told you to stop that, you old tomcat. You keep forgetting I'm a married woman now. That means I've got to be proper.
Lily and I go way back. Nobody denies we've got a special connection. Well, nobody but her and her giant rhino of a husband, I suppose.
Hey Lily, I need to ask a favor. I need you to teach me how to dance. Oh, really? After all this time? All my nagging? And now you want me to teach you? Yeah, well, now it's actually important. Oh no. I'm not gonna dignify that with a response. Now, what dance do you want to learn? I can teach you ballroom, ballet, the Charleston, the foxtrot, the shimmy. Whatever says I'm sorry about insulting your career. Could you please talk to me? Okay, that's a new one, but I think I can swing it. So 3 lessons a week will cost... No, not like that. I need you to teach me now. What? You don't mean right now, do you? Yeah, I mean right now. In fact, I need to learn within the next hour. Oh well, that's just plumb impossible. Please, Lily, it's a matter of vital importance. Lives could depend on it. Well, alright. But you owe me big time, Tomcat. Now get inside, quick, before Joe sees you. And they danced. And it was beautiful. Well, I've done the best I can. The rest is up to you. Thanks, Lily. You're absolutely bovine. Oh, you. Well, now I know how to dance. So we shall go back to the crime scene. We need to see this apologetic dance. Okay, I've learned a few new steps. The first steps to making up for my mistake. I'll believe it when I see it. Let's see if you've improved. This is the exact same dance. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, we've got some improvements. How about that? Well, your mastery of the language of dance is still a little jumbled. But honestly, I'm impressed. You've made remarkable progress. Wow, I have? I mean, of course I have. The grace of your movements betrays your regret for disrespecting my art. The frantic motions suggest your urgency to solve this case, Wilde. Yeah, whatever. Am I forgiven? Can we get on with the investigation? Oh, all right. Apology accepted. Ask your questions. We had so many more before. Damn it. I pissed him off. So, you were on your way home from your valid and worthwhile job. Yes, that's right. It was very late, so I took a shortcut through the warehouse district. Did you see anyone suspicious? No, but I was distracted. I was working on a new dance routine as I walked. Okay, and then what? There was a big sound. What kind of sound? I don't know, a sound. It was a sound. Uh-huh. What did you do then? Well, the sound came from this warehouse, so I ran in to see what was happening. I figured maybe it was an explosion and someone was hurt, you know? And that was when you found the body? Sure did. Got an eyeful of it once the other animal ran off. Wait, what? No, the other animal. So, were you the one who found the body? Was he already dead when you arrived? I think so. It's a little hard to take a pulse with your feathers, to be fair. Did you notice anything unusual about the body? Besides the tiny size, the 4 weird legs, the fur, the lack of clothing? No, not really. Minor details, huh? I assume you didn't know this cat? Never seen him before in my life. What kind of animals do you think I know? Well, I don't know. For all I know, in the weird world of dancing, you have an amazing diverse circle of cool, interesting animals to befriend. Good save. Okay, we're getting one by one. Could you describe the sound you heard? Not easily, no. Just tell me what it sounded like. That's the thing, it didn't sound like anything. I've never heard a sound like that. Alright, then just tell me what you heard. You're not getting what I'm putting down here, are you? You've got to be able to tell me something. Was it loud at least? It was loud, but not the loudest. And? It was harsh, but not the harshest. Go on. It was sharp, but not the sharpest. Uh-huh. It was sort of like a boom, except for the bit where it wasn't like that at all. Great, thanks, super helpful. No need to get rude. No, I'm trying to reproduce the sound. Oh boy, this will be interesting to transcribe in my notes. Go back to the part where you mentioned another animal. Was it the killer? No idea. I'm afraid they didn't stop to say, hello, I'm Alex Killer, and I have killed. What kind of animal were they? No idea. I got a bit distracted by the very distracting body behind them. Let's take it step by step. What were they doing when you first saw them? Taking something off the body, I think. I didn't see what it was. I yelled, hey, or something like that, and they turned and booked it. Where to? Into the sewers? The manhole cover was open when I arrived. The manhole's closed now. Oh, that was me. I didn't want to put up with the sewer stink during my shift. Did you see which way they went in the sewers, Francis? Gee, sorry, I was a bit too busy rushing to check on the cat on the floor. But I assume you tried to track them, right, Betty? They sound like the main suspect. Yeah, but I'm not being paid enough to go sewer diving. Well, lucky for you, I'm broke, so any pay will be enough to go to sewer diving. Is this gonna be the same? Let me make sure I've got all this. You were on your way home. Yep. When you heard a loud noise in here that you can't describe. Yep. You ran in and saw an animal you couldn't identify. Uh-huh. Who stole something from the body that you couldn't see. Correct. And then escaped into a sewer tunnel you couldn't point out. That's about the size of it, yes. Is there anything you can describe, Mr. Legard? That was okay. They were being helpful. I mean, what can they do? They're telling you everything they saw. Yes, the size of my headache after all your questions. Okay. Would you stick around in case I have more questions? Hey, I've been hanging out here for 24 hours. I ain't going anywhere. Okay, I thought he was gonna use that against me, like he just wants to go home. Okay. Sewer!
Time to make like a strapping young turtle with ninjutsu training and open this. It's dark. Darker than the time I got a paper bag stuck on my head for 5 hours. Normally, I just use my keen nose to sniff out clues. Except that right now, my keen nose is getting nothing but cow pies and penguin piss. It's all right. That's why I own a flashlight.
Right, so that we can
Which
look.
would be a lot more useful if it was here instead of the office.
So I guess we're going to the office to go get the flashlight. Where was it? Oh, it's
My
huge.
trusty flashlight. A real light in the dark of this city. Plus, it's super handy for those times I forgot to pay the electric bill. I'd better bring it along. A detective needs to be prepared. Besides, seems like the kind of thing some jerk insists I have handy for a puzzle later.
Did I legit just miss this the first time I was here? I thought I was being thorough. Okay. Okay. Had to spend or like waste gas for that. Sucks.
All right, let's turn this baby on. No, not that button. Not that button. Not that. This flashlight has only one button. Great, now I can see what I'm smelling. You know what? Ignorance was bliss. All right, Albert, you're on the case. Gotta be something from the culprit down here.
Okay. First check what's behind you. Mattress. Someone living down here. You know what? I saw a setting for the noise volumes. I would rather have it lower. Okay. We can still have it, but not like blowing my ears.
Looks broken, like it's missing a part. Maybe it's around here somewhere.
Okay, bridge lock.
I think I know where this might go.
Well, that was a tough one. Yay. What does this remind me of? Tormented Souls. Stop. It's not scary. Okay, it's scary a little bit.
Oh boy. Of course, this would be the Tears turf. Just my luck. This city has a filthy underbelly. Literally. A seedy underworld of underground crime that's underground. There's a lot of gangs running things in this city. Smuggling, and they run it all from down here. Privacy, easy movement, storage space, and no one notices if you don't shower. They all have their own little enclaves and tunnel networks. And guess which one I just walked into? The Crocodile Tear Gang. The
Crocodile.
nastiest two-faced criminal scum down here. I'd better be careful, or I'll be the one crying real tears. That's another good one. I need to make
No.
notes on these.
Don't write them down. If it's... When there's candles in a sewer, I get scared. Water. I wonder if we will go down. We are a cat after all.
This case is draining, and so is the sewer.
Oh, never mind. We were able. I thought we would like lower the bridge, but whatever. Guess it happens from the other side. Maybe? Well, we don't need it. Oh, but this one is still full. Ah. So now we turn the water to the other side.
Seems like the sewer's got a soft spot for cats.
And you don't have to step into the water. That's very nice of them. What? That fucked my brain. Like, it looked like the staircase continued. So it's one of the alligator gang members. Not necessarily a killer, but the person who fled the scene.
Looks broken, like it's missing a part. Maybe it's around here somewhere. Looks broken. Maybe it's around here somewhere.
Yes. We'll just go the long way around. Oh, I found their headquarters. I'm a bit worried I'm gonna get caught wandering about.
Whoa. That's a lot of machine for a little moonshine.
Ooh.
I can tell by the smell that it's for distilling liquor, but I've never seen anything like it. It's like something from another era.
Is that too modern for this? I knew it. Well. Looks like we got us a rat sniffing around our business. Chompy? Needing new glasses, bud. That ain't a rat. It's a cat. It's a figure of speech, Scales. Point being, he's an unwelcome guest. Hi guys. You must be the, sewer workers. What are you boys up to? Something on the up and up, I'm sure? Nothing to do with, say, theft or murder? Asking questions, huh? That don't bode well for you. Know what curiosity does for cats, bub? Encourages intellectual development? Get him, boys! Prepared to fight? How do I fight? Okay.
He's
What the
got
fuck?
a piece of fluff.
Suddenly this is no longer 4x3.
As if I'm not fluffy enough already.
Alright, bring it on. Ooh, I'm glad the health refills anytime.
Only thing in
I
his
win.
pockets is a sticky cough drop. Clearly worth fighting for. Locked as tight as the lid on that jar of mayo I've been struggling to open all month. Except, I guess for this, I can just find a key instead of wrestling with it.
We'll probably have to wrestle for the key though.
His pockets are full. Library card, medical alert bracelet, house key, sewer key. Wait, that last one would be helpful.
Yay!
It's open.
Alright, that was a thing. We got a little bit of fighting action. Chompy? That you? How's the latest batch coming? Chompy's a little occupied at the moment. Wait a second. You're not Chompy. You're not even a crocodile. Neither are you. I'm the boss, you maroon. Small. The boss doesn't need to be a crocodile. I'm not sure how that works, but... Wait, you're the boss of the crocodile tears? Then that means you're... Manny the Mantis Malone. I love how the Mantis is the nickname. This will not stay in my ear. And who the hell are you? I, the hell, am a wild private eye. And I have some questions for you. They always do. How'd a little bug like you end up running a gang of bloodthirsty crocs? Well, not those questions. I mean questions about a crime you might be involved in. Ha! Then I ain't answering anything. No way I'm gonna let you pin me down. I probably shouldn't have said that bit out loud. Can we change the music? What's this? Oh, it's whiskey. I see you like to enjoy the fruits of your illegal distilling. Hey, a good businessman samples his own product and shares it with his friends. Needless to say, I won't be sharing it with you, so don't bother asking for a drink. So I just took the glass. Can I trap him under this glass? That would be funny. Ha, you're still trying to pin me down, you sucker. What? Hey, let me out! Let me out! Looks like I was able to pin you when the cops couldn't. Also pinning. Because don't people like pin insects? Like in frames and stuff? I mean, that's not really that impressive. Have you seen the city's police force? Now, I'm gonna ask some questions about what happened in the warehouse district. You're gonna think really hard about your answers. If I'm satisfied, I'll let you go. I ain't answering anything without my shark of a lawyer present. Fine, then I guess you're gonna get comfortable in that whiskey glass. Oh, alright. You've made your point. Ask your damn questions. We found a body in a warehouse connected to these sewers. Know anything about that? Nope. Really? A body in crocodile territory and you just don't know anything? Look, leaving bodies around ain't our style, cat. Too messy, too many questions. What do you do with your bodies, then? You seen my boys, right? Particularly their teeth? Ew. Besides, whacking animals aren't our style. Whacking kneecaps is where it's at. Assuming the patsy has kneecaps, mind you. So, have you had to whack any kitty kneecaps recently? No, but yours are looking mighty tempting when I get out of... Wait, are you saying the dead body's a cat? Yes. Huh. Yeah, I guess that does make sense. What does? Oh, believe me, if I told you, it would make less sense. Glass prison? Give me a minute, I gotta figure out the best way to explain. Okay, we can ask about other things in the meantime. An eyewitness saw someone steal something from the scene at the warehouse. The thief ran into the sewers. One of your boys, I take it? Actually, no. We weren't the ones who stole it from there. It sure sounds like you know what it is. I sure do. That's because I actually have it in the back here. Wait, what? But you just said... I said we didn't steal it from there. Someone else did, and we stole it from her. That was a lot of capital letters in one sentence. Mind breaking it down? Thief wasn't one of my gang. She had her own thing going on. When she got caught, she ran into the sewers to try and get away. Yes, she forgot this was crocodile tear turf. Ha! Bumped straight into my boys. Oh geez, did they eat her? No, what kind of scaly monsters do you take me and my boys for? We had a chat, during which we relieved her of her ill-gotten goods. Why do I get the sense that there's way more to this than you're telling me? Oh, you have no idea. But then, since you don't know what she stole... Well, tell me. So you have whatever that thief stole off the body? Sure do. Have it under lock and key in the back room. So what is it anyway? That, my feline friend, is a complicated question with a complicated answer. Is it? I figure it's a whatever is a pretty simple complete sentence. This goes way deeper than you could possibly imagine. You sound like my proctologist. And like I told him, I've got a deep imagination. Okay, that sounds uncomfortable and gross, frankly. Look, I need to know what it is. It's evidence in a possible murder investigation. I don't know. Well, I don't know how much air is in that glass. Alright, alright. Maybe it's easier to explain everything if I just show it to you. It's just through that door there. I'll need to give you the code for the lock though. This is the wrong color text, I imagine. Just tell me what it is you've got, alright? No point beating about the bush. Yet I'm a praying mantis. Hiding in the bush is what I'm good at. That's not the same expression and also not the point. Look, it's just easier to explain once you take it out. Not to mention more suspenseful. Now you're getting it. Okay, perhaps I need to like leave this conversation and go get it actually. But let's talk about Manny for a moment. So how did a little bug like you end up running a gang of bloodthirsty crocs? Ha! Everyone ends up asking that sooner or later. Even the bloodthirsty crocs. I'd tell ya, but I'm writing a book about my life and I wouldn't want to spoil. How's the writing going? I'm at the chapter about the time I was thinking about becoming a mantis of the cloth. A priest? You? Seems a bit of a mismatch. Not really. I know a lot about praying. Well, that's fair. Get it? Haha. On second thought, I think the less I know about you, the better. You do know something about the body of that cat, don't you? I can put 2 and 2 together. So can I. It's 5, right? Oh boy, this might be hard to explain. So you're saying someone outside your gang stole something from the body, but then you showed up and stole it from her, right? More or less, yeah? How do I know you're telling the truth? Oh, you don't. But that's the story you're getting from me. So you don't know her name? Why she stole it? Who she is? Oh, I know plenty of that stuff. But none of it's gonna help ya. Not unless you know what it is she stole. Okay, fine. I'll be right back. Stay right there. Like I could go anywhere. Okay, I feel so tiny.
A solid metal door and a combo lock. No one's getting at anything past this. I'll need the number for the keypad. And I bet Manny the Mantis has it.
Is that now a dialogue option? The door. So you've got this mysterious item locked up behind a door. Yeah, what of it? Where'd you think I was gonna put it? Why is Nala sleeping back on the pillows? Right now, once I finally have my kitty cam set up. Because the cam is pointing at the wrong direction. She's being all cute and stuff. Look. She's being all cute and stuff. Shaking to char if he doesn't tell us. What's up, never know. Where'd you think I was gonna put it? A safe? Ours is at the shop. I forgot the combination. Oh, he forgot the combination for the safe, not for this door. I hope. Besides, this door is the real deal. Combo lock, sturdy as heck. Ain't nothing getting through it. Please tell me you didn't forget the combination to the door as well. Oh no, that's an easy one. That's Uncle Lenny's birthday. June 6, 1866. So 6666. I can't tell if that's more or less ominous than the other number. Good old Uncle Lenny. He was a character. Too bad how his marriage ended. He got divorced? More like he got devoured. Oh, I know there is someone. Is it like a spider? There is a creature where, like, the female eats the male, I think. After they're done mating or something like that. Oh, it's this bug. Okay. Well, that makes sense. I wasn't expecting Uncle Lenny to be of the same species, to be honest. I don't know why, because that kind of logic hasn't worked this far, I guess. But yeah, there we go. If I was a praying mantis and I was a male, I would not get married. That's why his uncle... Yeah. You know how praying mantis mating works, right? Okay, I don't want to hear any more about that. I just want to unlock this door.
66. Done. And open. Now to see what's on the other side. The heck?
Is it another door?
Another door with another lock.
God damn it. Manny?
Looks like this door is just as solid as the first one.
Just try 6666 again.
As is the number lock. Guess I'm gonna need another passcode.
Safe door leading to the safe door. Well, that's, I mean, if someone's trying to break in and they brute force the number, it's gonna take them double the time to guess. What? 10,000 combination. Yeah, what? I'm still stuck here, remember? What do you want? More family gossip. Hey, what gives? There's another door behind the door. Oh, right. Yeah. I sometimes forget about that one. Great. Well, sometimes I forget to remove my drink glass from my desk. Alright. Don't get your cat gut in a twist. It's just extra precaution. Okay, so what's the new passcode? Oh, 8484. The summer of 84. A special day for my parents. Oh, like the day your mom met your dad? Actually, it was when my mom ate my dad. But it was very romantic. I defer to your expertise on praying mantis romance.
84.
Yeah, that was definitely more family gossip.
The summer of mantis love and mantis loss, I guess. There we go. Just gotta open this thing up and finally see what this thing is. Oh, come on. This is getting a little ridiculous. What needs this much security anyway? Man, even if this wasn't evidence for the case, I'd be curious and suspicious.
Yeah, you definitely want to break into here. Manny! Okay, that's it. What is with the doors? There's a third one in there. True. Yeah, I don't know. Can bugs have twins like humans can? I don't know. We get used for the kitty cam. Look who's in there. Look who's up. Yay. Yeah. So, see, my cousin Vinny has a door repair and installation shop. Since we're family, he gave me a special discount. 3 doors for the price of 1. And you decided to put all 3 doors in one place. Hey, where else would I put them down here in the sewers? Whatever. Passcode. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me guess. The day your grandma swallowed her second husband? No, I'm gonna guess it's just the default setting for the law. Oh, I just blanked and couldn't think of a number. Here we go. Well, he said he got a discount 1 for 3. Let's hope that he didn't, like, buy 2 doors and actually get 6.
Okay.
For the love of everything.
3's the charm, right? They always say things come in 3s. That's why you always succeed on the 3rd try. 3's the nice, dependable number.
Get on with it.
Speaking of dependable numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh.
We just want to see what the item is.
That's my luggage combination.
How did they know?
All right, here we go.
Oh my god, why do I see another door?
I hate my job sometimes.
Why do I see another door?
A 4th door. You have to be kidding me.
They did buy 2.
This has to be a joke. But nope, it's real. Gotta get that strong security in there somehow, huh? Another big, solid, heavy door. You know, just like all the other doors. And let me guess, I tried the handle, it's locked. It needs another key code too.
Well, let's hope not.
You know what? I'm not gonna argue.
I am gonna try it anyway.
A 4th door. You have to be. This has to be a joke.
Oh,
Nope. Gotta
I
get
already
that
did.
Strong. Another big. And let me guess. You know what? I'm not gonna argue.
I deserve an achievement for this. 4. 4 doors. I thought you said your cousin sold you 3 doors for the price of 1. Vinny threw in an extra one as a freebie to family. I am this close to smashing your glass with a hammer. It's the last one, I swear. I just wanted to be sure this thing was safe. Fine. Passcode. Now. Oh, there is no passcode. Oh, that's right. I wasn't able to try. That's why I was confused. I thought, like, I went in and got this, like, monologue cutscene. I thought I didn't try the door, but he refused. Because he thought it would just be locked anyway. What? Yeah, the last door doesn't actually have a locking mechanic. Why not? Hey, Vinny wasn't that generous with his freebie. What's the use of the door?
I don't believe him. I don't believe that this is actually unlocked.
Well, is there a keypad?
I don't believe that the last door in this ridiculous setup would be completely unlocked. You know what? I'm not gonna argue or question anything at this point.
Yeah, I did. I did. I'm upset by that. What is this now then? It's a collar.
What is that?
What the fuck is going on?
A bracelet?
Like, I don't know how this works. Are there people and pets in this universe? I sort of figured that's not a thing, but...
Why is it so small? No. It's a collar.
You thought it was a bracelet and considered that small. How big are your wrists?
And not the kinky fun kind. At least I hope not, with one that small.
Yeah, that's true, but he made a good point. I think... I don't know, they keep saying that the victim was a tiny cat, so I don't know, why not just call them a kitten? Maybe because they're not? I don't know.
This was on the body.
Well, that's an ID, if it has a name on it.
But why would someone steal it? And why would the crocodile tear gang keep it locked up so tightly?
Yeah, or a special cat. Are you done monologuing yet? Bring the collar in here and I'll explain.
What the feline fu-
Poor Manny. We got teleported. Cats? Crap. Now how am I gonna get out of here? Oh boy. Are we suddenly like back to reality? No, we still wear a suit and have fingers. I thought we would be like... It's like a moment of realization that...
Okay. That was weird.
We're a pet cat.
Is weird.
And we're just like imagining fun stuff in our lives. Pray, Manny, pray someone finds you. Yeah, I did sort of beat up all of his men, or crocodiles.
Weirdness is definitely happening.
Out of time clock repairs.
Either I inhaled a bit too much crocodile moonshine while I was down in the sewer, or grabbing that collar sent me somewhere I've never ever seen before. Looks very nice, to be honest. I like the view. I feel drawn here, somehow. But there's no time for sightseeing.
Also, the cat apparently looked exactly like him. If it's like me from the past, but like it can't be because they're dead.
I've got a mystery to solve. More than one, really.
I can't really figure this one out yet.
And besides, I've got things I have to find. Answers, clues, a way back to my car. And of course, the most important, urgent thing I have to find right now.
The collar?
A bathroom.
Oh.
I forgot to go to the little litter box room before leaving the house.
Yeah, can it be alternate? That would make sense. Like, that would sort of fit with the, like, oh, he's just a normal cat, but he's imagining being this detective. But what if they both exist? I wonder, is it not, maybe it's not, oh, I'm starting to get it. Perhaps it's not a kitten. Perhaps it's just like small because here all the animals are like human sized, and when you compare a cat to a human, you know, it's tiny. And then they would be shocked about the limbs because here they have fingers and they would see paws, but I don't really know, they were kind of making paw puns earlier, so
What's that shop? Out of time clock repairs. Maybe they've got what I need. Even if it's just a corner to do business in.
I mean, there's water there. There's water there. You can just pee here and no one will notice. What happened? Back to the crime scene. Okay. I would go insane here. I go insane with just one clock making this TikTok noise. Hello? Welcome. You're late. I am? I didn't know I was supposed to be here. Well, you were. About time. Okay. Anyway, I was wondering if I could use your phone to call for a ride. And, could I also borrow the key for your employee bathroom? I, have to, leave a deposit. Here's the key. Door's over there. Go save the world. Wait, save the world? Also, I'm surprised that he just let me, like, without even, like, a little bit hesitation. That's why we were teleported, because it was trying to send the other us back to the right place. Yeah, maybe they fell from, like, the sky. I don't know. We didn't really fall from the sky. We just teleported, but the wrong universe cat seems to have fallen from high. Unless that makes sort of a explosion when you teleport. Would that have left a mark when we just did that now? Eos is really enjoying the PC heat. I mean, it's a pretty big deposit, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not that big. Stop talking about it, please. Context, please? Or, you know, maybe a name or something? Are you still here? Door's over there. Right. Confusion can wait. I have an urgent deposit to make. Stop talking about a deposit.
Hey, this isn't the employee bathroom. Either that, or these are those weird modern European toilets I keep hearing about.
Maybe this is like a time machine.
Huh. Nothing happened.
Don't tell me you pooped in it.
Maybe it needs to be prepped or something.
No, don't go up there. I can't film that at the same time. No.
Not that it would actually work, I'm sure.
Prepare. We were randomly on a roof from what looked like basement. The worlds might be displaced, so moving from ground level or slightly higher. True. True, we were like in the sewers. Ah, instructions. Instructions for interdimensional quantum zapping electrical relocation operation. IQ 0. This package includes one receiver and one teleporter. Object charged with quantum particles not included. Step 1. Insert object charged with quantum particles, sold separately, into receiver. Object will glow if compatible with IQ 0. What, if you put an intelligent being in there, it's not gonna glow? Once object is placed, receiver will activate automatically. Object will be paired for use in IQ0 device. Step 2. Step into teleporter and activate to teleport to object's current location via quantum physics. So how are we gonna have... Yeah, I'll just turn that off because she's in the tower now. How are we gonna have the item here and also, like, have the item where we're gonna teleport to? Otherwise, it's pretty useless if we're just gonna teleport like that. Please just trust us on this. Okay, I'm sorry I asked any questions. Warning, do not attempt teleport when object is in user's pocket. This risks violent ejection of internal organs. Or worse, in particularly severe cases, ripping users' dress, trousers. Is that worse?
Well, that would be bad. I like these trousers. But what is all this about teleporters and quantum particles and stuff? No, seriously, what is it about? I kinda glazed over it and forgot it as soon as I read it.
That happens sometimes.
And why is that collar I got off of Mantis glowing all of a sudden?
That is our object. Put it in here?
Maybe it needs to, not that it would actually work, I'm sure.
Where did we put the collar? Oh, here.
Quantum charge receiver. This is either that weird device or a very fancy name for a toilet. I should test it out before squatting in it. This collar looks like it'd fit nicely. Not like it's important evidence or anything.
I think it's activated
So,
now.
if those instructions were right, this collar's now paired with this teleporter or something. But who cares? It stopped glowing. This is a ripoff. Guess I'll hang on to it, even if it's less cool. Still, at least I didn't try and use that machine as a toilet. Having that happen to my butt would be even less cool. On the other hand, at least I'd have, gotten to go.
Stop talking. So, the collar's not there anymore, but it's just activated now. My own pocket.
I guess teleporting to the caller's location is less impressive if the caller's currently in my pocket. Although, I bet it would look kind of funny. Either that or turn me inside out.
Yeah, the instructions said not to do that.
Maybe I better not chance it.
Where do I put the collar? Just... Okay, I did it. And by it, I mean pairing the collar to the machine, not, going to the bathroom. Which I still need to do, by the way, rather urgently. Right. I don't know what all this was about. Yes, you do. It was in the instructions. You expect me to remember that? That was a whole 2 minutes ago. All I know is I did something with the collar, and now you can teleport to wherever the collar is. So wait, I have to go out and put the collar somewhere? And then I can use it as a very specific portal. Wait, you're for real? You're not joking about this? Right, it was in the instructions. So can I use this teleport thing to teleport back to where I left my car? Is that where the collar currently is? A good point. Well, in that case, I'm gonna need two things from you if you want me to save the world or whatever. First, I need your phone so I can call a friend to come pick me up and take me back to the crime scene where I parked. Fine. And second, do you have a potted plant you're not too fussy about? Because I have some urgent incoming fertilizer, if you catch my drift.
Well, I got to go. And then I got to go back.
I'm so confused.
Well, this case sure has taken a turn for the strange.
Am I just like returning the collar so that I can teleport to it? But I'm already there if I'm placing the collar.
There's absolutely nothing normal about any of this.
You alright back there, sweetie? Feel free to shove little Sammy's booster seat out of the way. Will do, thanks.
Okay. Almost nothing normal about any of this. What the hell is this collar? And why does it stink like my litter box after a bad night out? Okay, I suppose being kept in a sewer explains some of that, but still. What was that clock store I ended up at?
And how did... I forgot her name, but like, how did she manage to pick me up from there?
Where did that machine come from? What did the Crocodile Gang have to do with any of this? What is this wet spot under my butt?
No. By the way, careful sitting on the right side. Poor little Susie had a bit of an accident this morning, if you catch my drift. Oh. Right.
It's all connected to this case. I know it. I need to get back to the crime scene. Gotta ask Francis about this collar. Gotta tell Betty about what happened in the sewer. And most important of all...
Oh wait, no. Susie had the accident on the left side. The right side is where little Tommy vomited.
I gotta get my car back. What the... I know I'd made some scathing remarks about how long the city PD took to finish investigating the scene. But I wasn't expecting them to take it to heart this much. That's the fastest I've seen a crime scene cleared since Don Capybara was totally not bribing the mayor. No siree. Either I've been gone longer than I thought, or something's fishy. And I don't mean my afternoon snack.
New location? Oh, I get to just go to the clock shop. Wait, it's not even... I thought it was in, like, basically another universe. It was just on the other side of the river. You again? What do you want? What happened? Where did everyone go? How long was I gone? A few hours, give or take. Few hours? And you finished investigating crime scene in that time? I guess you could put it that way. What other way is there to put it? More like, we decided we didn't feel like investigating anymore, so we stopped. You didn't feel like investigating any further? Why not? I don't know. Bored, I guess? So, all of you just simultaneously decided, what the heck, this is boring. Let's pack up and go home. Yep, that's pretty much what we did. Real nice of the chief to suggest we take the time off. Okay, but why are you still standing here? Oh, the sewers are blocked, huh? The body of that cat, is it already at the morgue? We were gonna take it there, but crematorium was closer. No. Gotta save gas these days, you dig? Wait, you cremated already? Isn't there supposed to be, I don't know, an autopsy or something? Or at least someone poking the body with a stick? Yep, there sure was supposed to be. Okay, but where's the chalk outline? You know, for checking position and all that nerdy stuff. Hey, graffiti is illegal. Our chief is serious about clearing it up. Did you at least... I don't know, I'm sure someone did. Probably Betty. She's such a keener, that gal. By keener, you mean actually does her job? Pretty much. I mean, who does that? I couldn't open the sewer grate again. Why not? I didn't even try. Wait, you were the one who opened it the first time? Do you know how much it reeked up here? In the interests of public health, we sealed it off permanently. No more stink on our watch. Well, rest in peace, Manny. I couldn't even go down there and help if I wanted to. Couldn't you have just closed the lid normally? Yeah, but this way we get to claim we're top on cleaning up the city. Well, could you help me open the cover again, at least? Can't. I'm on a break. Okay, how about when you're not on a break? Nope, then I'm off home for the night. Look, there's a gang hideout down there. With actual real criminals and everything. Huh, sounds like too much work. Tell someone who cares, like Officer Betty. I don't know, my first impression on this guy, when he was standing in the other spot, was not like this at all. I thought he was like doing his job and being serious and all that. There was a bunch of broken glass on the ground here, wasn't there? Why'd you sweep it up? Safety hazard. Someone could cut their paw on one of those shards. Did you figure out where they came from? It's not like they're like, oh, nothing ever happened. It's like they claim to have cleaned it up. Do they know about this teleporting? A failed attempt to put in a skylight for the warehouse. Duh. But the fragments look like they got blown out of something. Surely you traced them, dusted them for paw prints. Something. Ha, you're a funny guy. Betty says funny stuff like that too. Yes, she must dig your sense of humor, huh? I wish. The leggy guy, Francis, where is he? Don't know. Don't know? The guy was here earlier, wasn't he? Yep, and now he isn't. Funny how that works when you don't have any more questions for a witness, huh? Fair. So where can I find him? I assume you got a phone number or address. Some way to contact him if you had any follow-up questions. Oh yeah, that probably would have been a good idea now that you mention it. Oh boy. Might want to check Betty, I suppose. She's always on top of that kind of thing. You know, actually talking to witnesses and stuff. Fine. Can I talk to Betty then? Sounds like she has actual insight on the case. And actual brain cells. The chief ordered her back to HQ to handle some urgent police business. Ha! You mean a line of investigation that might blow this case wide open? Nah, he's got her shredding files and organizing the annual picnic. Important stuff. If you want to talk to her, check her office back at HQ. Based on the stack of work the chief gave her, I'm thinking she should be there for the next, 7 years. Well, thanks for being utterly unhelpful. You're welcome. All part of your tax dollars at work. Christ, that was a painful conversation. I hope we never have to talk to him again. We can go to Betty's office.
Betty might be terrible at hiding her secret passion for me. But one thing she's not terrible at is her job. She's vaguely passable at it, which is better than most animals with a badge in this city. If any of the cops can be useful, it's her. If nothing else, I know she won't turn a blind eye to crime on the streets.
But sir, we've barely even begun. I didn't even get to start knocking on doors and making myself obnoxious. No, not for the annual police ball fundraising. For asking about the loud noise last night. You know, from the case, if I could just... Sir, Look. Never mind. How could today get any worse? I think we might get along now because we're the only two people who care about this thing anymore. What's up, doe eyes? I need to stop asking questions I don't want the answers to. I take it you're having trouble with the higher-ups. Not in the slightest. Come on, admit it. I bet you were worried about me when I vanished into the sewers for hours on end. Are you kidding? It was the one upside of the higher-ups deciding to glue the sewer lid shut on you. But speaking of, where have you been? You jumped down into the sewers hours ago. Again with the wrong colored text. And you smell like it too. What happened? Oh, nothing much. Just found an entire criminal enterprise set up in the sewers. How was your day? Oh, just peachy, now that I'm dealing with... Wait. Run that last bit by me again? Yep, there was a gang in the sewers. Too bad you didn't come down with me. You'd have made quite the sting. Like I said, I don't get paid enough to go sewer diving. I care about stopping crime, but a doe has limits, and I hit them when feces gets involved. Look, maybe you'd better start from the beginning. Walk me through what happened. Right, so I went down into the sewers. A few seconds after Albert's bizarre narration. So let me get this straight. You found a gang in a sewer that stole a collar from some mysterious woman, and now you can teleport to where the collar is? What's about the size of it? I know it sounds unbelievable. I mean, have you ever heard anything so ridiculous? From you? Constantly. This isn't even the top 10 most ridiculous things you've ever said. The point is, what are you going to do now? I was thinking of taking the collar to Francis, seeing if he recognized it. Are you high on catnip? You can't just hand over evidence without dusting for paw prints and all that. Fair enough. Can you do that? Do I look like I can do that? You'll need to turn it in as police evidence to get that sort of detailed analysis. And that'll help with the investigation. About that, did you see the case? The case is closed, is what I hope she's about to say. Chief. Looking taste. Chief, that uniform's making you look very tasty today. I'd be flattered if that weren't coming from a cat. He's got cute eyes. I was just coming to tell Officer Betty here, one last time that if she insists on pursuing this ridiculous case any further, she's off the force for good. But Chief... No buts. It's just an accidental death. A slip and fall. I'm not about to waste time and resources on a mere accident. A mere accident with an unexplained body, imploded glass, and potential gang connections? What was that, Cat? Oh, nothing. Just one thing. The most important thing about the case by far. Will you be paying my reward money by cash or check? What? Why should I pay you anything? Well, I investigated and you cracked the case. I think there's a decent point there. If the case is closed... You didn't say anything about them having to be related. Forget it. There's no case and there's no reward. Go back to your litter box and stay out of police business. Well, that's that. I suppose that you're done too, now that there's no money on the table. You kidding? Not a chance. I'm not giving up until I get to the bottom of this. What? But why? Gotta be blackmail material somewhere. I think this would be what he would say. If a reward from the cops isn't an option, a bribe from the mob to keep quiet about what I find would be the next best thing, right? I mean, sure, if you want to find yourself at the bottom of the lake in concrete boots. Never gonna happen, babe. They don't know my paws eyes. Never mind that. Albert, Look, whatever your reasons and whatever mixed opinions I have of you, I appreciate the fact you're willing to stick with this case and see it through when I can't. You can't give me any help at all? No, Chief's orders are very clear. I'm off this case for good, and under orders not to bring it up again. So I can't help you. For example, I definitely can't tell you that someone ordered forensics to stop what they were doing, or that evidence we did get was stuck in a box in the police archive. Then why are you telling me? Oh, I get it. Took me a minute. That's one really tough code to break. Uh-huh. Any other ways I can not help you? I need to go interview Francis again, but I don't know where he lives. Yes, well, it's a shame that I can't tell you about how I took down his details to follow up with him later. In fact, I wrote them down on a piece of paper here, but of course I can't show you that paper because that would be discussing the case. Oh, what a shame someone snagged it off your desk without you noticing. Uh-huh. Any other ways I cannot help you? Where can I take a look at the evidence you collected? I should probably submit this collar as part of it. You know I can't discuss such things, so I absolutely cannot under any circumstances tell you that case evidence is stored in the back rooms of police archives. In no way, shape, or form should you go talk to them, and definitely don't tell them I told you they're a bunch of pencil-pushing hard asses. Right. I'll make sure not to tell them that. To not tell them that. There we go. The double negative. Uh-huh. Anything else you found out about the case that you can or can't tell me? Anything about the body, the explosion, what Francis saw? Afraid I can't tell you anything you don't already know. Aha, so there is something. Oh, no, I meant that was genuine, not in code. Oh, man, this whole detectiving is hard. Uh-huh. Okay. I think you've not helped me more than enough. It's not like I've got any leads to follow. Are you still talking in code, or are you actually that dumb? I like to leave things mysterious. Whatever. Just if you're having trouble, come back here and I'll not help as best as I can. Thanks, Betty. You're a dope. Brilliant observational skills as always. Still, good luck. Okay. Let's go to the police archives. I think I want to see all the physical evidence before I interview Francis again, because it might give me more questions.
I've never been one to play by the book, mostly because I can barely read. But sometimes to solve a case, you've got to play nice with the manimal. That's why I'm headed to the police archives. I want to lay my pretty eyes on what the cops actually found at the scene and check out what they were actually able to piece together for themselves, which probably won't be much. Not like the police do much to solve crime in this city.
There's a big bump and a scream FX. Albert clearly ran over someone else again.
Which is a good thing, sometimes. Hope nobody noticed that.
Huh? Did I see people in the background, like actual walking human beings? Yeah, the manimal is good. Welcome to City PD Archives. Can I help you? Yes, I'm interested in evidence for a case I'm investigating. Boy, did you come to the wrong place. Wouldn't the police archives be the right place? You must be new. Expecting me to get out of my chair. You're not even sitting down. What are you talking about? Yeah, what do you want? What did you mean, came to the wrong place? All case evidence is filed here, right? Filed, sure. What's that supposed to mean? See this trunk? Means I never forget. Means the police department can scrimp on actually maintaining a functional filing system for everything. Wait, what? Don't tell me it's all in your head. Means everything just gets chucked in the back and locked away while I retain all the important info. Save them a whole $1. Okay, well then, if you remember everything, then maybe you remember the case of the strange cat body that happened the other night. Doesn't ring a bell. Old footage and not specific to the game. Perhaps. It's hard to tell sometimes. This happened literally less than 48 hours ago. What happened to the trunk, meaning you never forget? I took trunk enhancers. What's that? What is trunk enhance? What? Can't I at least go in the back to check the archives myself? I don't mind doing your job for you. I mean, I don't mind checking for myself. Nah. Nah. Could you be a bit more specific? Nah, as in I'm forbidden? Nah, as in I need permission? Nah, as in you can't be bothered to get out of your chair and open the door? Nah, as in only people allowed back there are the ones dropping off evidence. But I have... Well, and that last thing you said too. Only drop-offs? What about when someone in your department wants to take another look at things to try and crack the case? You realize that never ever happens, right? But don't we have a collar? We sort of used it in the code talk with Betty. The little blue pill for men or athletic enhancement drugs. Do either of those make you, like, forget things? Fair. So the only time anyone goes back there is to drop off evidence. On a totally unrelated and casual note. If I had evidence for a case, how would I submit it? You'd follow the procedure. And what's the procedure? I forget. You're really bad at the whole elephant thing, huh? Jeez, calm down. No need to get hot under the collar. I'm not. Wait, hot under the collar, did you say? He even brought it up himself like 5 minutes ago. His memory isn't so good either. I've got some evidence for an ongoing case burning a hole in my fur. Can I give it to you or... No, wait, I just remembered the procedure. So that he doesn't have to do anything. Any evidence has got to be properly bagged, wrapped, whatever. Can't just take it as is. There's a wrapping station over there. We were using it for the annual police Christmas wrapping charity drive. We earned 1 whole quarter. Thanks for your help. Whatever, bye. I thought it would be in like see-through bags and so you could actually tell what the evidence is. I don't know if that joke is intentional or accidental, but you don't remember. And he gracefully wrapped the collar. Okay. I think I have it wrapped now. Okay, I've wrapped the evidence like you requested. We can pretend it was on purpose. Now if you could take it and file it under the warehouse cat corpse case. Hold on, I've just remembered another part of the procedure. Why it all has to be wrapped up. Because it protects the integrity of the physical evidence? Nah, it's because it has to be submitted by registered mail or courier. What's up, DJ? It is a very grey world, I'm afraid. Make sure it gets to us safely. No, but it's already here. But I'm standing right here, ready to hand you the evidence. How much more safely is it gonna get to you than that? I mean, you never know. He said your name. What the fuck? I could drop it in my coffee or something. Besides, I don't feel like working right now. Get a courier to bring it by later. No! So now I have to find a career. I don't know where that would be. Maybe we'll just like go interview Francis.
Our twinkle-toed witness
disguise?
didn't just see the body.
Good idea. Good idea.
He saw someone with the body. The same someone who Crocodile Tears got that collar from. I figure it's worth seeing if the sight or smell of the collar jogs his memory. Even if it's just enough for an interpretive dance number.
Do flamingos have great sense of smell? Or is the cat just assuming that everyone has that?
Phew. The color does stink though.
Or maybe it just really stinks that bad.
Like someone doused it in eau de sewer.
I get that. Like, since I was basically a child, I've been laughing at eau de toilette. Finally, someone else has noticed that.
Wait. That's just me, isn't it?
Maybe. I mean, I went through the sewers. The collar was just locked up tight. Detective, I didn't expect to see you again. He's still wearing his fancy bow tie. What is it, Nala? What is it? Oh, you have to go? Okay, bye. Just so that everyone knows, I've installed a cat cam, but Eris is currently in the tower, which is like out of frame. I managed to catch both the lower section of the kitty tree and the top of the PC, where they usually hang out while I'm streaming. But today, Eris decided to be in the tower and Nala decided to be on the pillars. So, like, I don't know. Why did I? Why? Did they know? Did they know that I set up a camera? Are you here to show up another dance number? I kind of hope so. Afraid not, Francis. Dancing to say I'm sorry is one thing, but investigating an unsolved case by dancing is beyond my skills. Wouldn't be so sure. Running around in circles, snatching at nothing, is surprisingly easy to express. Oh yeah? And how about tell me the color of the victim's fur? Alright, I see your point. Fine. But I don't know what else I can help with beyond what I already told you. Okay, ask me your questions, cat. So you saw someone stealing something from the body, then run into the sewer. Any other details you remember about them? What, you think I'm gonna remember more now than when I was fresh in my mind? You never know. Sometimes it takes a while for the brain cells to get up to speed. That is true. I mean, that's very well put. That happens to me often. Maybe if they're hogtied and hobbling on crutches, you know, like yours. Yeah. But now you mention it, I remember a flash of white. Might have been their outfit or their fur. A teleporter might make a flash. Any chance the suspect you saw was a lady? No, wait, hold on. They didn't... Maybe they teleported in because they escaped into the sewers. Any chance to suspect you saw was a lady? Did I say that already? Sorry, didn't have time to ask. What, with the dead body? I'd clock their gender as somewhat petite. You didn't see what they took off the body? No. Well, maybe? It was all in such a flurry, I couldn't tell. I was in the middle of a conniption? The fuck is that? And in the planning stages of a fit. True me. Hello. If I showed you the item, do you think that might jog your memory? It might. Or it might bore me to tears. The universe is a mysterious and unknowable thing. Which, coincidentally, is the theme of my latest dance routine. Oh, I'm feeling inspired to move. Ooh, dance me. Maybe he can explain all this stuff with dance. Could the moving wait until after you've looked at the thing? Alright, Francis, I want you to take a look at this thing in my pocket. Is this a come on? Because if it is, I'm beginning to see why Officer Betty said you were single. This game is interesting. It is filled with animal-related puns. So if you enjoy those, you'll probably enjoy this game. It's super linear though, like there's not like any investigative things that we actually have to do. We just click on everything and solve it, basically. Hell yeah, then this is an awesome game for you. It is called... I realize I'm not in the category. It is called Cat Detective Albert Wilde. So Cat Detective probably gets you there and it's easy to remember. Wait, it's not in my pocket. We wrapped it. Where the heck is it? Oh, wait. Let me guess. You came here in a big song and dance, taking up my precious time to show me this thing. And you forgot it somewhere else. Forgot is such a strong word. Maybe I could convey the nuance through dance steps? Maybe you could dance step out of here and leave me alone. If you want me to see this thing, then bring me the thing, you feline fool. I thought I had it, but I just had it wrapped. How do I look at my inventory, like, actually? I see the pictures on the left side, but... What's the topmost item? I don't even know. I thought it's wrapped. The color wrapped. I guess we'll double check if it's still in the archives. What does my journal say? See, I can't like continue with this, otherwise I can't show it to Francis. Actually, I'm dumb. We're not actually putting it in the archives. We're just using it as excuse to get back there. So maybe we do have to follow through with that. Maybe Betty could help me with the career thing. Courier? Career.
Courier.
What was the other word I was struggling with? Oh, it was a coroner.
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 Okay. Coroner and courier. My god. Don't you have somewhere to be? Like anywhere else? She's not helping. She said she would help. Like, either we have to find a real other person to take it, but that's bad because then it's not actually us going into the archive. But how would we disguise ourselves? Pigeons can be couriers. So how about we ask Jimmy? I don't know, I'm kind of far-fetching. Also, I've never gone to the market. We could try that. Rudy ain't here right now. Which means there ain't much reason for you to be hanging around, is there?
No getting in here. Market's closed and locked off till morning.
Is it still the night? Well, what was the rhino's name? My assistant or lawyer or something. She picked me up from the clock shop, so perhaps she will...
So, looks like the police archivist is as helpful as the rest of the cops in this city.
I think we're onto something.
Screw 'em. Once I get this caller into the archive, I can look for myself. And all it will take is a quick phone call to my local courier. I sure hope I paid my phone bill.
Okay, it's not gonna be her, but we have a phone now. I don't think, like, we called earlier, so surely, even if we didn't pay the bill, they did, like, cut it off now. Super inconveniently.
Whoa. There's a dial tone. Guess the check to the phone company didn't bounce. Yet.
Vulpine Velocity Courier. Courier. Our speed is our service. We're already there at your destination, handing over your package. Please don't. Yeah, great. I've got a package to deliver. No problem. We're on our way. I haven't even told you where the package is going. It's 146. 1460 Warthog Way. No problem. We'll be there in a jiffy. Our speed is our service. How did you do that? We pride ourselves on our speed. And part of that's knowing where your package is going before you do. Anyway, we're almost there. No, but I need to be in that archive. I don't understand. What? Don't you need to pick up the package first? I'm at apartment 23, 950 Lizard Lane? Got it. We'll be there shortly. Remember, our speed is our service. I got that.
Huh. That was weird. I wonder if... Wow, that was fast.
Okay, but... Here for pickup, sir. Okay, that's impressively fast. We aim to impress, sir. Like our motto says, our speed is our service. Just hand me the package and I'll be off in a jiffy. Don't I have to pay you or something? No need. For the sake of convenience and speed, we've already billed your bank account for the full amount. Great. Well, that's, Hey, wait a minute. I didn't... You know what? Never mind. I don't know how they did that because I would imagine we have nothing in our bank account. Let's just get this over with. Here's the pack. Got it. On my way. We'll let you know once delivery is complete. Remember, our speed is our service.
Oh. There goes a fox who loves his job, I guess.
So how does this help me with my quest?
Okay. Maybe he loves it a bit too much.
Is that the same fox? Look, I know your speed is your service, but this has now gone from impressively speedy to unnecessarily speedy. How am I supposed to fit in a catnap if you don't take your... time? Excuse me, Mr. Wilde?
The minute she walked into my office, I knew she was bad news.
Is this the customer that said they would come the next morning? The one that left me the note?
The kind of bad news when you order the seafood special and the waiter tells you they're all out, and now you're all disappointed.
Mr. Wilde.
She was all doe eyes and wolfish smile. Or maybe the other way around.
Hello? I'm not gonna say it like that.
Her canine coyness setting my feline feelings on edge.
Mr. Wilde, is anyone in Zia? Oh, depends on who you ask. What does that mean? What can I do for you, Miss, G? Just Mrs. G will do. Did you get my note? She is the guy. Person. Fox. What note? The note I left yesterday on your door. Why does she talk like that? I did read that, so... Oh yeah, I totally remember. Your note. Me. Totally. So you're, MG, right? Yes, that is me. MG for Mrs. G. An ironclad alias. Good. Can't be too careful in this city. Why is this so hard? Alias. I'm learning so much today. So what seems to be the trouble, Mrs. G? I'm having some trouble in my life right now, and I want to hire you to help me. What sort of trouble? Wait a minute, let me guess. What would we guess? Trouble. It seems more constant than just theft, you know? Theft happens once and it's over very quickly. Blackmail. Someone's blackmailing you with a dark and dirty secret. I can tell by the twitch of your tail. What? That obviously begs the question. What or who have you been sleeping with? Oh no. A teddy bear? Or maybe polar bears, more your style? Albert, you need to stop. Mr. Wilde, I thought you said you received my note. I legit forgot what it said, other than like, she's gonna come back in the morning. I did, yes. And I read it very carefully, including the bit about, Oh, right. You wanted to talk about your husband. Let me guess, your husband is... Did the note specify these things? Am I... Am I terrible at remembering? Perhaps he's missing. He's missing! You came home one day and he just vanished without a trace. That's why there's tear tracks on the fur around your eyes. Wait, that was just onions. And you came to me because you knew I would stick my nose in every free hole in the city. That I wouldn't rest until I found your husband and brought him home. Actually, I know exactly where my husband is. He's in his room. Well, that's not much of a mystery for me to solve then, is it? Well, glad I was able to help. I'll send you my bill. You are not listening. My husband is not coming out of his room. And he is not letting me in. Well, he might be doing, you know, private things. For a month? Oh. Well, he's dead. Unless he's talking. Okay, yeah, that's a bit much. Do you know why he's refusing to leave his room? No, that is why I want to hire you, Mr. Wilde. I want to know why my beloved Eddie suddenly shot me out. And you think I can figure it out? Well, I suppose you are technically a detective, from what I heard. Sorry, ma'am, but I'm a busy cat. I'm currently butt glance deep in a murder case. Well, maybe not murder, but there's a dead body and a mystery, so that's almost as good as murder. So I really don't have time to play marriage counselor. I'll pay you triple your usual rate. I will make the time to play marriage counselor.
The minute she walked into my office, I knew she was good news. The kind of good news when you order the seafood special and you get an extra prawn on the side.
Mr. Wilde, are you monologuing? Always. Oh, just part of my full detective service package. As is investigating, so why not sit down and tell me all about it? Cuff while I bill by the hour, cuff. Actually, I cannot stay. I'm on the way to a fur app, a doctor's appointment. A fur app? I think that's a pun, but I don't get it. So I cannot tell you anything right now. That will make the investigation harder, to be sure. But it's fine. I like a challenge. Especially if it means I get to rack up my bill. I know. Why don't you come by our place? I'll have time later to answer your questions, and maybe you can speak to Eddie. Here, I have our address written down. When you have a moment, Please come. I'm out of my mind about poor Eddie, and you're the best. The only, you're technically a hope I have. I'll put that on my business card, ma'am. I'll drop by later then.
Well, that's a lucky gig that definitely has nothing to do with the big case.
I was actually expecting that to be a separate case. But okay then.
Good thing too, seeing as the big case ain't paying.
Yeah, it's nice. We're finally getting some money and hopefully pay up Rudy. What was his name?
Now, crap. What was I doing before she showed up?
We sent the package.
Oh, right. The plot's calling.
The plot is calling. Wait, for real though, or... Hello? Good news, sir. Okay. I wasn't sure if the game was just telling me to move forward or if the phone was actually ringing. Your package has been delivered. Gotta take my hat off for your speedy service. Mind you, I don't wear a hat, so never mind. Tell me, did you see where they put the package? Like, say, in the back rooms or something? Didn't stick around to see, sir. Had to rush to the next job. As I always say, speed is our service. Yeah, I get it. Well, thanks anyway. Is there any...
Guess their wrap-up is as fast as their delivery. Now what? Who is it this time?
Hello?
Who is it now? The courier with my package again.
You can see through the glass on the door that it's the lawyer pig. What?
Mrs. G, with more about the case.
What? No, just me with some leftover casserole, sweetie. Want any? Oh, Deb, you're a lifesaver. How come you always treat me so well? Well, judging by all the new clients and jobs you're working on, I figure it won't be long before you end up in legal trouble again. Which means I'll be paying another piglet's way through college. Right. Well, thanks for the casserole. And the ride earlier. And, the ride I'll be calling for later, probably. Don't mention it. I'll send you my invoice. Right. She's
And
also billing me.
I will ignore it, but feel real bad about it.
Sure. Are we now done with the office? Do you need to still pee or poop?
Look, a cat needs he can only save in a private, and the landlord complained when I used the wall.
Fine. Fine. Why didn't I think of that? We can now teleport to the archives because the collar is in there. Why didn't I not see that as an option? Strange. Okay. Do we want to first visit Mrs. G? No, I kind of want to go to the archives first. So, we go to the clock shop. Yeah, now our car is gonna be here. And yeah, we're gonna... I still don't remember the pig's name, but we're gonna call her again. Alright. That's true. Okay. Whoop. The
They'll have
archive.
filed the caller under the evidence for my case by now.
If the elephant ever does any work, then yeah.
Which means I'll teleport right into the file I need to see. Hope their file folders are big and sturdy enough to contain my awesomeness.
This is scary. Like, where exactly am I gonna teleport?
What the?
In the
A
trash!
garbage can.
Come on.
They threw the caller in the garbage. Glad to see the city PD is filing its evidence with due care and process.
Are we gonna find any evidence here? Is this the normal way to treat them?
Something to look forward to while I look up the case file.
Okay. So if the caller isn't... No, okay. He picked it up. Good. And there's many drawers to look in.
Let's see. Case 263. Received noise complaint in regards to a Husky convention.
Oh,
Interviewed the organizer for official statement. Awoo. I'd say our tax dollars at work, but not like I pay my taxes anyway.
Nala is back. And she's sort of looking. What's up? Eos is also looking. You're just chilling, okay.
Anyway, that's not it.
That was not it.
Case 111. Traffic accident on East 3rd. Suspects, an illegal ring of Armadillo street racers. Based off scale impressions taken from victim's face. No, this isn't it. You'd think weird cat corpse case files would be easy to find.
I hope to
Mind
find...
you, maybe it would be if I knew the first thing about filing systems.
I hope to find all the other cases first, because these are amazing.
Case 419. Another complaint lodged against Albert Watt. Hey, that's me. Wait. How many other complaints against me are in here?
Probably a lot, like we put... How many picklets through college?
Too many to go through, and still no sign of the file I need. All right. Doing one more than throwing up my paws.
Okay. So it's gonna be this one. Hopefully it's... Like, perhaps it's always the last one that you look in.
Case 5990. Unusual feline body discovered in...
Bada boom.
Wait. This is it. This is the entire police file for the case.
Now, one thing that came to my mind. How the hell are we gonna get out of here? Or is the elephant just not gonna lift his butt even for an intruder?
This is every piece of evidence, every note taken. This is...
It might not be a lot, depending on if Betty got to do it or not.
This is a joke, right? There's like 2 pages in here,
I figured.
and half a page is just a stick figure drawing of the body
No!
with a frowny face. Body found under, This bit's partly crossed out. Implosion, then explosion, then hole in roof. That's odd. Body appears to be a small feline consistent with case 4666. As such, no further investigation needed or authorized.
What's case 4666?
Send all case materials to janitorial to be recycled as toilet paper. Huh. Maybe it's a good thing their filing system is as deficient as their investigation skills. I'd hate to be fishing scraps of paper off Officer Hippo's rear end.
Oh god.
Case 4666. So something like this has happened before. Sounds like I need to do some more reading.
Damn.
Which is a sentence I never thought I'd be saying.
He said he can barely read, but he's doing just fine.
Case 4666. Here we go. Dated a few months prior. Let's see what's in here. A lot of redactions. That's what. I haven't seen this many strike-throughs and black marker on a piece of paper since the last time a lady gave me her number. The whole case file is redacted to heck and back. How am I supposed to make out any of it? Hang on. There are some bits where the marker started dying.
Yo!
Guess police funding didn't extend to their stationery supply. A little squinting with my keen feline eyes, and I can make out cat. I guess that's something.
Wow.
Come on, eyeballs.
Work eyeballs.
Strain. Strain harder. Narrow those pupils.
That's me after I've had to stare at a screen the entire day.
Is that appeared? Unusual, unknown, roof hole, sounding awful familiar.
Why does that sound exactly like the same thing?
Something about released into custody. What? Some evidence? Property? Another body? Someone living? And released to who? Claimant? Parties involved? Including? Ugh, I can barely make out the letters.
DOM. Ooh.
Let's see. D. Dom. Dom D. Dom D. Wait. They couldn't mean Dom the Dolphin. The terror of 10th Street, head of the Sharks and Shirts gang.
Sharks in shirts.
They say if you cross him, you'll sleep with the fishes. That's because he locks you in a fish cannery for the night.
Right. Of course he does.
Best botch job of my life, really. Ugh, can't quite make it out. Oh, Ren. No, Ran. Utan. Oh.
Orangutan.
Wait. Gutan. Orangutan. Orangutan. Head of the hairy apes. Even I know about them. And that's really saying something. I thought they kept to their side of 10th Street.
Again with the 10th Street.
Guess orang's got a long reach. You know, being an orangutan and all. M-A-N. Wait. Manny. Manny the Mantis. Again.
He might be dead by now. He's like sealed in the sewers.
Is that twice he's gotten involved in these cat cases? Wait, never mind. That's an I, not an A. I should actually learn to read someday.
Okay.
Minkyjo. Minky. The Mink Jones. He runs the Rabbit Rodents gang. So not the underworld boss I thought it was. Just another underworld boss. So, one cat case, 3 names. All prominent members of the criminal underworld. Counting Manny the Mantis in my case, and that makes... Hang on. Let me get out my calculator. 4. 4 underworld bosses all involved somehow with weird cases involving weird cats.
What the hell is going on?
Which means
What does it mean?
absolutely nothing to me, given I don't know the first thing about the criminal underbelly of this town.
Shouldn't you know at least something? Because you're like a investigator.
I'm too busy minding my own underbelly, thanks. It's getting a little saggy. Besides, how am I supposed to know the secret ins and outs of this town's criminal underworld? Not like I work in a job where that information would be useful or anything. No, I'm gonna need to run this info by someone who knows this stuff.
Who is?
Someone who's not only seen this city's seedy underbelly, but who's given it a scritch and a rub while saying, "Who has the cutest criminal underbelly? That's you."
No.
Which rules out pretty much every cop in this town. Meaning I'll need to find someone who's actually part of that world. But where would I find them? Not here, that's for sure.
Not here. Wait. The map doesn't open. Okay, yeah, I guess we should see if we can get out.
All right, now the tough part.
Yeah, that would be too easy if we just like, oh, we're in our car now.
How to get out of here. I'm imagining that since this is all their classified files, it must be under pretty heavy lock and key.
No, it's not.
That they apparently forgot to actually lock.
Yeah.
Great elephanting, I gotta say.
Elephantic. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. I'm calling the police. Aren't you the police? Damn it, you're right. Does that mean I have to call myself? Does that mean I have to actually work? That's not what I took this job for. Right, well, while you work that out. Speaking of calling people who are supposed to be helpful, I should probably call for a ride. Can I borrow your phone? I thought we would want to go out ASAP. You know what? If it means you leave before I have to actually do anything, please do. Now there we go. Thanks for giving me a ride, Deborah. Again. Deborah. Deb. Dab, but Deb. Okay. You seem to be needing a lift a lot today. Not that I mind, but have you considered taking the bus? In this city? You realize the giant police force budget means no budget for transit, right? Is there really a giant budget for the police? Thanks, Deb. You'd be lucky if a bus came every other ice age. I'm just saying, as much as I'm happy with the arrangement, bus fare is less than my retainer. Again, in this city, I wouldn't be so sure. Besides, I'm a detective. I've got an image to maintain. Hard-boiled. Worldly wise. The kind of guy who's too cool to take a bus. I mean, you're currently sitting on a sticky lollipop my daughter left on the back seat, so...
Hard-boiled detective.
Right, so now we have our car. Now we can travel again. I am very hungry, though. I am very, very hungry. And also kind of tired, which is good. Because I cannot even tell you how hard it's been. Like, traveling back 2 time zones, no problem whatsoever adjusting. Oh, you wake up at 8 o'clock? In your body, it's actually 10 o'clock. So it's like, no problem whatsoever. I got used to that within probably just a single day. But it's been really tough coming. So I'm glad. It's 11 p.m. It's like actually a proper time to be also a little bit tired. You know? It's actually kind of good. Yeah. Let me see. Mm, 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 mm. All right. All right. Yeah. That's gonna be it for me today. Look at my dog. I got the dog in the frame again. I'm so happy. Nala's like, does this mean food? No, it doesn't. Spoilers, it doesn't. You were fed already. There we go. We don't need the flames. We hope to not see any flames here. But the dog is fine. I'm gonna tell you the dog is fine. Yeah. I don't know. This game is longer than I expected somehow. But I don't know. Maybe we should finish this first and then continue Resident Evil 4. I don't know. I just thought I'd take a little break from Resident Evil because I wasn't feeling up to anything serious today. Yes, that is the point. He's just hanging around at my house. Okay, yeah, that's right. I have no idea when I'll be back. Hopefully soon. Like, probably soon. It's gonna be ass to go back to work on Monday. I'm kinda still tired. But, 'cause, like, I don't know about you guys, but traveling is already stressful enough because it's like everything is new and it's sensory overload. And then having to do, like, work stuff is kind of exhausting, and then having to socialize like probably 47 hours nonstop. It's like too much. And those 3 things happened at the same time. I'm not okay. I'm okay, but I'm not. But yeah, this was fun. This is a very weird game. I don't really know what else to say about that. It's just a very weird game. It's rather just me pressing a single button to like load more conversation or monologue or whatever. But I am sort of or quite entertained by it, so it's all fine. I guess I'll choose the game based on what I'm feeling. If I'm still not feeling anything serious, we'll play more of this. I'll play more of this eventually. Surely. We need to figure out this. I feel like this plot is going to be even crazier than the whole concept of it. Anyways, thank you all so much for joining. I'll be back sometime soon. But until then, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.